In Part 1, we built the foundation for multilingual translation, scoping, glossary creation, source optimization, and writing standards. In Part 2, we will cover execution, choosing the translation engine, importing glossaries, running translations, proofreading, layout, and export. You have confirmed glossaries and optimized your source documents. Now it is time to feed them into translation engines and produce publication-ready files. This is where your preparation pays off. Two major translation engines do technical document translation in Medtech, DeepL and Google Translate. Each has distinct strengths. DeepL is the preferred engine on the market with exclusive language models. It supports glossaries on all major languages, especially the language used in EU. However, the glossary features does not support POS or part of speech, so you can't dictate how to translate the verb fire and the noun fire. But with ST writing techniques, this insufficiency can be avoided. Google is another major player in this field. It supports more languages. For example, it supports Croatian where DeepL doesn't, and supports POS. Which should you choose? With thorough preparation, confirmed glossaries, and ST-optimized source content, either engine delivers high-quality results. The groundwork you laid in Part 1 compensates for engine-specific limitations. This demonstration uses DeepL, but the workflow applies to either engine. Before uploading your file, take these optimization steps to avoid errors and save time downstream. Apply paragraph and text styles. As covered in Part 1, every piece of text must have an aside style. When you manage 27 languages, a single font size change in unstyled text means 27 manual corrections. Styled text makes changes global. Enable Show Direct Formatting Guides in your word processor. Text with altered styles will be highlighted. Correct any deviations before proceeding. Optimize graphics for file size. Some translation engines impose file size limitations. DeepL, for example, accepts files up to 20 megabytes. Large files with high resolution images may be rejected. To reduce file size, in Microsoft Word, open Preferences, edit, and change the default resolution to a lower value. If images originated from vector software, for example, like Adobe Illustrator, save them as SVG or EPS instead. Vector formats reduce file size dramatically while preserving visual quality. Importing glossary. DeepL offers two methods for glossary import. Manual entry. Open the Glossaries panel, click Manage Glossaries, and input English and target language terms individually. CSV upload. Export the glossary spreadsheet as a CSV UTF-8 file and upload it directly to DeepL. The CSV method is faster and less error-prone for large glossaries. Running the translation. Test first. Paste a portion of the content into DeepL with the glossary function enabled. Verify the glossary terms are highlighted and translated correctly. Translate the full file. Click the Translate File tab, upload the document, and select the corresponding glossary. DeepL processes the file in minutes and returns the translated documents with preserved text and paragraph styles. Manual proofreading. Send both the source document and the translated file to stakeholders for review. Suitable reviewers include third-party translators with domain expertise, local employees who are native speakers, or distribution partners in the target markets. Provide reviewers with the approved glossary so they can verify terminological consistency alongside linguistic accuracy. Layout and export. With translations confirmed and compiled across multiple languages, it is time to place the content into publication-ready layouts for digital distribution or physical printing. Final formatting check. Before importing into layout software, verify one more time that all text in the compiled file has styles applied. Ideally, contributors started with standard templates and you check the formatting before machine translation. If that step was missed, correct it now before importing. Importing into layout software. When you copy or import text into Adobe InDesign or Illustrator using default settings, you get unstyled text. Applying paragraph and text styles one by one across 27 languages would make enormous effort. Here's where your preparation saves hours. When importing the Word file, click Show Import Options. Open the Style Mapping panel. Link each word style into its corresponding InDesign style. Any word styles without InDesign match will import automatically. You can then modify them in the Paragraph Styles window. This single step preserves your entire formatting structure across every language. Adjusting and file swapping. InDesign handles style imports well, but minor discrepancies may appear. A shifted font size or altered color. Select all affected text and click Clear Overrides to restore the assigned styles. Next, replace images. Word compresses images to screen resolution which does not meet the 300 dpi requirements for print. Swap compressed images with higher resolution files or vector originals. Congratulations, you have built a complete multilingual translation workflow, from glossary creation through publication-ready export. Work that typically costs tens of thousands of dollars in agency fees, you can now manage in-house with greater accuracy, consistency, and speed. Here is what this workflow delivers. Cost reduction, fewer outsourced translations, fewer retranslation cycles. Quality control, locked glossaries, and manual proofreading ensure terminological consistency. Efficiency, template-based formatting and style mapping eliminates hours of manual layout work. Scalability, the same workflow scales from 2 languages to 27 and more. I'm so thrilled to be part of the journey with you, and I'm sure you'll go a long way playing a critical role in the translation work of your organization. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, save, or subscribe if you find this useful. I'll see you in the next episode.